I know, it's just funny the way you said it. Open! Fucking asshole. Jesus.
It doesn't trust it. It's like, "This is fish." It's like, "Yes, it is mudfish." Speaking of fish, I have a joke. Why can't seafood, or wait. I fucked it up. We're done.
Oh my god.
Wow.
No.
See, I
Do it
don't
for
think I've
Redo,
ever
real.
redo,
Please do
that
it
redo.
was, like,
again. Do it again.
immediate
Do it again. Do it
bailout,
again.
like, I don't think I've
Because
ever seen
I
anybody bail out.
already said the answer, but we're gonna
The
say it anyway.
seafood.
Why why can't blind people eat fish?
Oh,
The
okay.
seafood.
Because it's
Da-da-da.
Oh my god.
Alright,
Okay.
did you download and install it?
Mm-hmm. That's all you know.
Alright. I believe you can have it work on your browser. Hold on.
Would you like to install this device software? Tap Win32 Provider V9 Network Adapter.
Yes.
Close. Okie dokie. I just gotta find it. Because LOL, I'm a dumbass.
Also, you owe me like 20 cents a day. I'm just kidding. You're not
Damn.
gonna use like any data at all, probably. I use it for Final Fantasy, and
Alright.
alright, so go back and reopen it, sign in. Simple. Just do simple. Do full VPN mode. On.
This?
No, full
The bottom
VPN.
one. Okay.
Just no, the top one too.
This one? What am I putting it on?
Just choose whatever.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, just do United States. Unless you want to have it route all the way to Asia and come back. Just do US
Trying to find US
something.
East, and here it is. Just do New York. And then this turn on? Or off?
X mode off, save. Hit connect. It might kick you off Discord briefly. Alright, it's setting up. Unless it kicked you off.
No, still waiting. Networks. Do you want to allow your PC to be discoverable by other... Ooh.
Yeah, whatever. Do your
Okay, okay.
defaults. Alright, now try roll 20. It's probably gonna ask you to sign in again because you're in a different location.
Yep, give me a sec.
What is not nipples? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nope, it's not actually.
It's Nipples 456.
Got
Oh
him.
shit, you got me. Oh my god!
It is a routing issue. I was right.
It loaded! Alright, now I'm curious. Because I've been fighting this for like a week now. I'm just gonna watch a random video.
Alright, so now you can go into 14 and be a better Black Mage than Cell.
Oh my god, everything is loading!
It's not hard because I haven't played 14 like in a month.
Is it gonna load here?
Say
Oh my
that, but
god.
it's like riding a bike.
So
Everything's loading with no issues.
you have routing issues. You should probably tell your ISP company that.
Neato.
All right. Well, welcome back.
Thank
And that is
you.
my IT pep talk for today. Bari, hi.
What, really quickly, just while we're
What?
on the subject, what should I be telling them? Because I don't know shit about networking.
Just say you're having issues connecting to certain sites. You got it to work by using a VPN, so there's probably a node down somewhere, something along those lines. They just need to reroute it, basically. Use Cox, right? Or just switch.
Oh, Verizon.
Yeah, just reach out to Verizon to say, hey, there's a couple sites I can't reach on my connection. I had to use a VPN to get to it. Unless it's coincidence, I think it's a routing issue. But everything else is looking fine now. Like you were having issues before.
Yeah, like I'm gonna check. Like I was looking at one other thing. Just saying if everything. Yeah, everything's loading without literally any issues that I was trying to access a minute ago. So it's just
Yeah.
fucking stupid.
It could also be maybe your network isn't configured right, which is kind of silly to say, but I don't know. But they can figure it out.
I don't know. Does this mean anything?
It's just your
Just
traffic.
oh, okay. All right, so I guess should I stay connected until this is done with D&D today, and then
Yeah.
then drop
Disconnect
out
when
of it?
you're done. You can use it whenever you want because it barely costs me anything.
Well, I don't want to. It doesn't
Oh
matter.
wait,
I
if
mean,
you're fucking downloading shit, maybe it will cost me stuff, but
no,
maybe
no.
just use it for D&D.
Yeah, I'm only gonna use it for D&D. I'm not gonna do anything else. But once we're done with this, I'll log out of it. I appreciate it. Thank you, sir. I just wanted to
Mm,
run that by people, so I'm glad that we figured out what the issue is. So now I can call Verizon and yell at them for the third week in a row.
I had
It's
routing
fine.
issues with Verizon a long time ago, so that's why I'm kind of familiar with it.
At least you're not
But-
having a dryer and washer problem like Rizzo is.
Dude, those are the
Nice.
worst. When you get a washer problem, this shit gets everywhere.
All right. Anyway, hi Mari.
Hi.
No more nerd talk.
What do you mean?
Well,
You're playing
other nerd
D&D,
talk. Other
motherfucker.
nerd.
Say no more nerd talk.
No more IT talk.
I'm in the wrong room. Hold on. I need to leave.
No more IT talk.
But I'm here for nerd talk.
No more IT talk.
What I miss? Okay, catch me up. What I miss?
We're all dead.
Me too.
Everybody died.
Everyone's ears got shut down by freaking Eve.
Okay. Now my brain went flatline from all the IT talk.
Nerd talk.
Okay. Uh-oh. You okay?
She's fine. Go on.
Okay. So last session, everyone was enticed when an offer of helping out one of the jesters with a favor for 2 whole free hours to be separated to do whatever you guys want. You go check on Diana Clappington over in the carousel. Eventually, you found out some nice, interesting information, which I still need to send to each and every one of you guys. You also then notice that 2 of your members did not move or budge at the big top. But you continued on, and after helping Diana with renaming or finding the names of the unicorns blessed y'all with amazing information, like I said, which I will send to you guys. I forgot. And then once everything was done, on your way back, you had some nice little games, got some prizes, and you went back to Big Top.
While we wondered why 2 of our people were just standing there the whole time doing nothing.
Yep.
I was in a daze.
He's in his, so boo woo
I
thing.
found some mushrooms and I ate them.
And
I
the
was-
mom,
staring.
the mom was concerned about him and kept an eye on him.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, so as you approach Big Top, you notice that Sabu and I'm sorry, how you say your character's name?
Lylena.
Lylena. You notice that them 2 kind of like stirred out of their trance. They're looking around, and like the jesters just look at each other and start like giggling, and then they look back and they're like, check y'all's hands. And Sabu and Leanna, wait,
Lylena.
Lyanna. This is gonna take me a while.
Lie.
You notice that there's sorry, it's hard to hear with my child. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
That's fine.
With like sheet of paper, colors of brown and white, the same colors as Diana for those who met her. With the information that about your characters, about your witches too. Which I will send that to you too later on. And that's where we begin the session.
Cool beans. Lie nana.
Live Nana.
I'm okay.
Nah.
Okay.
So what's her name again?
Moving on. We're
Lilena.
Okay.
Line in.
Nah. All right. Eve flies back, excited with her new prize, and sees the mama group. Ooh! You're back! You're back! Are you here this time?
What do you mean?
Here, I got a special item. You want to hear it? It's really cool.
Okay.
I pull out my carnival wine thing and I pop the top open. What is it, Mari?
Plays the music, the
So-
Witchlight Carnival music.
Oh.
It plays music. You hear it? Now you can hear the music everywhere. It's fun.
So it's a walk.
I'm just enjoying the music at this point.
He's completely. Are you listening to music or me? Huh?
Both.
You listen to me?
Yeah.
That's a first.
Yeah, no shit. Everyone else is like, what's wrong with him?
Her.
Her. Sorry.
Actually, a dude.
Maybe.
Confirmed.
Specifically, Eve has flipped her her moody behavior for anyone who wasn't here last week.
Cool.
So I am now basically a new person, and people are confused and possibly concerned, or think I'm high and got into Lucius's staff.
Well, I'm a little worried about what happened to me. So, because apparently, I just stood there.
You did.
Me too.
You did. But I think the
Dude.
jesters are keeping an eye on you too.
Why was I touched by the turtle?
The turtle.
The turtle touched you? What?
I didn't touch any turtles. Wait, I'm the turtle.
You're the turtle.
I was about to say what?
Oh my. Also, I hear a lot of chanting in the back. I hear a lot of chanting in the background talking about Lucius singing something. So I guess he's gonna be busy today.
Yeah, you notice that the big buff beefed up shirtless guy and the girl who also tore her shirt off are like hovering over him and kind of like trapped him in a corner, just like talking and Lord knows trying to do what else.
There
So
was
yeah,
a girl who tore her
he's
shirt
gonna.
off?
Yeah, I was about to say.
Oh,
Hold on.
yeah.
What did we miss?
Oh, you missed
Yeah.
Lucius's thing. He did a poetic, like basically a rap off, so to speak.
That's amazing.
Think 8 Mile, and he's Bunny.
And he first did his first poem where he actually like wrote something really good in person. And he rolled a fucking did he roll a 1?
Yeah, it was a 1, and then it was like a other like medium kind of number, and then it was a natural 20.
Yeah, his best poem he wrote like in person was like the audience is like yawn. So he had to like make up another fucking poem. And that's why everyone's basically he's having a fun fest over there with the shirtless guy and shit.
Oh.
So there's a
So-
shirtless dude and a woman who ripped her shirt. Like, I'm so confused.
We all had our own like little mini games last time, and depending on which trait you were, so you were strength heavy, so I don't know what you would have done.
So Mari, you said that me and Sabu have something in our hands.
Yeah, I'll DM you.
Okay.
TLDR, basically, everyone found out the witches who took part of your soul with them, potentially their location and potentially a weakness.
Okay.
And then you learned about, or you didn't really fully learn, but you got additional hints and information about an hourglass coven and about how these witches are located in a place called Prismere, which is another branch of the Fey realm, basically.
Neat. So what did you guys all go do? What did we miss?
So we first got convinced to go to the carousel and basically identify the names of the unicorns. And when we did that, What?
It's in the
you see,
campaign notes.
you
Yeah,
see
it's in the-
Lylena looking really sad that she missed that.
And yeah,
My
After-
assumption was that you guys were there, but just not.
that's what
interacting
I
with
was
things.
assuming too. But I guess you guys are just standing here all the time, so that's fine too. But then after that, while you guys were standing there, we got distracted and we all played mini games, depending on what we were good at.
So
Apparently, Turtle Man was having an epic stare off of his life.
full story is that the jester asked us to go help this person that he's stalking.
Mhm.
It turns out her name is Diana Cloppington, who is a human who got merged with her beloved horse Bravery and cursed to not speak the name of the hag that has done it to her. After we've completed, she asked us to help her restore the carousel because some of the names of the unicorns on the carousel have been stripped after time. We figured out the puzzle, and the unicorns gave us a vision of essentially different. Each of us had a different hag that we kind of had a vision of. Some of them were the same, and we also learned of the person who was behind her curse, someone named Prismir from the Hourglass Coven. And
DM explained that Prismir is another branch of the Fey realm.
oh, okay. So somewhere in Prismir is the Hourglass Coven.
Cool.
And yeah, then we were on our way back. We got distracted by midway games in which we all succeeded, and now we're here.
And Karn got the best prize of all.
So what are we gonna do now?
Well,
Now we're able to do whatever we want, right?
Yeah.
Well, y'all just came back to the big top, so
Oh, so we just turn it in with the
yeah.
jester.
DM,
E.
are we still high?
Yeah.
Actually, as you approach the big top, you notice on your maps that it is currently the 3rd hour, and whatever happy dappy lappy drugs that affected you has been cleared away.
Aww.
Okay.
Oh
But
yeah.
Eve's not happy anymore.
No.
But
Jeez.
Well, Eve's not
Ashton,
easily distracted anymore.
Yeah.
I will say Ashton, with what you did lost, even though you have that feeling, you feel more comfortable with your current group of people after that lovely, happy, fun time you got to experience.
I start slowly exposing my belly.
What
Puts
in
on
the
his wizard robe and hat.
Like a real cat.
Oh my god. Pet the cat.
Okay.
Pet, scritch the belly, scritch the belly.
Scratch your hand.
Scrap.
Okay.
Cats are
I
weird.
approach the jester and say, Diana's cool.
The jester with white and green perks up and is like, "She's cool? Oh, I kind of figured she was. Is she okay though? Like, what's going on with her?
In what way?
What was bothering her? She always seems sad."
I ask what he knows of the Prismir.
He looks at the other jester and he's like, "Ooh, we don't really like to talk about that place around here. Um, it's kind of a forbidden topic. I will say though, if you're what," and he pauses and he's like, "Why are you asking?"
The thing that bothers Diana is there.
He kind of like sighs and he was like, and he mumbles like, "So are so many other things." He kind of like just looks over at the jester with the white and pink, and he immediately speaks up. Like, most of us can't really talk about it. If you want to know more, maybe some staff members can help you, but even then, like they're not gonna trust you right away. But I would say you can always confront the carnival owners.
When you say forbidden, is it forbidden by whom?
The carnival owners, Mr. Witch and Mr. Light. Something happened, and ever since then, people without tickets get harmed. People went missing. Actually, for an example, have you ever been to the lost property area section?
Yep.
Okay, so the cat over there that runs the place actually had a child. It was her own, and a few years back went missing, and we looked and searched everywhere, has not been found at all. It used to play with a glass mirror, and y'all didn't remember about how the creature lashed out on one of the lost kids for playing with that same like ball type mirror, and immediately y'all had to go search and bring him back.
As this jester is saying this, I kind of start scanning the area. Does there look like there's anybody that's just looking at us for longer than
Roll a perception check.
6?
Mm, it's hard to tell, especially with how like jam-packed this carnival is, and like the loud music, the decorations, of course, like especially the confetti all over the place. But you do sense that might be a possibility.
I just have one more question.
He nods.
Was it always like this? You said with people without tickets getting harmed, the lost property booth existing in the first place.
Well,
Honestly, I don't know how long you've been here.
Well, he said lost property is always here. People always lose things. But it's also mostly for people who, especially for kids who wander away from parents, or the parents, well, they're just having way too much fun and become irresponsible. But it's been quite some time since things changed. But we don't like talking about that. This is the carnival where nothing's supposed to be serious. It's supposed to be have fun and jokes, and there's so many attractions. And like his jester friend is just kind of like off in a daze, like complete and utterly distracted.
Well, be that as it may. By the way, friend, what's your name?
My name?
Yes, your name.
I have no name.
Was it taken from you?
His eyes grow big.
I understand.
Well, Diana said that if you're interested in seeing her, she is more than happy to see you. And when you get a chance, go by the carousel.
Are you saying to the white and pink one or the white and green?
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Which one was it?
Green.
The person that talked to him is not here, so
Yep.
You say green?
Yeah.
Okay. So you see the green jester get off his trance, just like slightly shakes his head, looks up at you, and goes, "Sorry, I was in a daze. Repeat that. Were you talking to me or what?"
Diana said, because you had requested that we talk to her about you. And you were asking if she was. So she said if she's interested in speaking with you. So if you have a chance, just go by the carousel.
You see his face become beet red, and he grabs with both hands his gesture hat and kind of just brings it over his face and just kind of turns.
Daw.
He puts on his wizard hat.
Everybody's doing it. All right. I kind of turn around to the group. I don't think we're gonna get any more information here, and not for nothing. As much as I want to figure out more about Prismir, I'm not sure that we can
The
exactly leave.
white and pink jester says, "As a friendly reminder, at the 4th hour, we're having a big event at the Big Top, which," he leans forward, "Mr. Light will be there." And he leans back.
Thank you.
I nod.
All your help.
Thank you.
When
both of us
the
are
when the hour changes, do we notice any change in the mood of the festival?
Nope, just the same.
I have a question.
Yes.
Did we ever go to snail racing?
Not yet.
Nope.
I want to go to there.
Sounds like we're going to snail racing.
No, but anyone can go anywhere, right?
We can do our own things now.
For
Oh,
2 hours.
The
we
white
can-
and green jester says, "For a deal is a deal, but wait till after the 4th o'clock event, and I will grant y'all's wish of 2 free hours to do whatever you guys want."
So it sounds like we're going to snail racing together.
Guess we're going snail racing.
Okay.
In
Hell
before
yeah.
we're racing the snails.
I think we're watching snails race, is my guess.
I
We
think
will
we
become the snails that race.
have to bet on the snails that go around. That might be. I don't know.
The jester says, "You can always find additional information once you're there."
Well, I'm going. Eve starts flying away.
I go after Eve.
Why don't we go somewhere else? JK.
Before y'all
Because the
reach
mom is back.
the snail racing,
Uh-oh.
y'all are stopped right here.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
Imperial scum.
As you're walking over to the direction of snail racing,
Rebel.
everyone, roll a perception check for me.
Also, does
Okay.
Ryu
That's
still have
okay.
his hunter's mark thingamajig, or is that non-existent now?
It's no longer there anymore, but I left the marks there as a where he last saw where the blue mark was located at.
15.
Hell is my dice.
17.
Well, some of us are blind.
Yeah, seriously.
Where is my perception?
It's under. It's
Use
a
your
wisdom
eyes.
mod.
Found it. Oh, got it. Plus 8.
Okay, 3 of us are blind.
Well, she said +8. She says the roll.
Dirty
Oh.
20.
Nice.
Okay, 2 of us are blind. Me and Starfish Man.
I'm also
Yeah.
blind. Roll the 7.
Me,
How the
Starfish Man, and the turtle are blind.
Okay, Karn and hold on, my map. Okay, Karn, Ashrin, and Rael. You noticed near the Hall of Illusions a kid trapped in a corner, nested between 2 tents, and he's curled up in a ball crying and saying, "Please leave me alone, please leave me alone." And in front of him stands this creature who looks like a green slimy frog.
Wait, did I notice that or not?
Uh
The 3 of us
Yes.
noticed it, yes.
Well,
I'm gonna immediately
walk
go over
towards them.
there. Yeah, I'm going over there. Mom mode activated.
As you approach, in that little area, the green frog raises his arms, and you see a black light flow towards the little kid. You're about, I want to say at this point, maybe 15 feet away.
Would Karn react quick enough to use Step of the Wind?
Is that an action or a bonus action?
That is a bonus action.
I want to say yes.
Karn bolts. I don't know how many feet is he in front of me?
15?
Oh, I didn't need that. Okay, whatever. Theatrics. Karn kind of bolts towards him and kind of aims a wing clip elbow into what I assume is the frog's rib area.
Okay.
And to try to stun him.
Okay. Roll.
And that is me trying to infuse. Well, I have to see if I hit him first, I guess.
You're just using. Wait, sorry, I got distracted by our daughter. Not gonna lie. You're going to punch him, is what you're saying, in his ribcage?
Yeah, because I don't want him to hit the kid.
Okay, roll to attack.
That is a natural 12 plus 7, 19.
19? 19 hits, and as you land your blow to him, you noticed that he doesn't really take any damage. He does get knocked back and interrupts the whatever he was about to do to the kid. The black substance disappears and vanishes. He immediately jolts up, gets on fours in a frog stance, and he's just staring at you, and he's like examining you.
Can I go
don't
up to
break
the
eye
kid
contact.
and like ask the kid if they're okay?
He immediately jumps into your arms and starts crying.
Oh.
I'll just look at the frog. Is there a problem here?
You see him, and he's like, his big ol' yellow eyes are like examining each and one of y'all, notices something, and then immediately he runs into the Hall of Illusions and vanishes. Actually, he vanishes before he gets in. But he runs into that general direction.
So
I
just over
think I
there.
tank.
Yeah.
We're right.
I don't think we're going snail racing now.
And we're definitely going after that frog.
Is anyone chasing him?
Is anybody chasing the frog?
You know what?
Karn would turn around and make sure the kid's okay.
Will
Well,
Eve
Yeah, I want to make sure the kid's okay.
will Eve have caught up by now and like notice all the action, or would Eve be like still distracted behind?
I would definitely say since three of your members saw what happened, you saw them quickly react to something, that everyone has a brief understanding of, like, oh, this kid was getting attacked.
Okay, Eve go chases the frog.
Hunter's mark on the frog.
Nice.
Okay.
Are there
Don't
any
go too
carnival
far.
attendants nearby?
There's
Staff members?
there are some staff members, especially around like these booths area where there's serving drinks, food, some additional games, along with here.
Can I go up to them with the kid and ask several of them to make sure the kid gets the lost property?
Yeah. I'll get back to that.
Okay.
Rayo, you succeed in Hunter's Mark, but The moment, and as Eve is chasing him at the same time, Eve, you stop the moment that he vanishes, because he vanishes completely into thin air. Your hunter's mark is kind of going haywire on the map right now. It's blinking in and out and just going sporadic all over the carnival.
That's never happened before.
Eve, you see this another jester, but in just completely like a teal color, that's staying near the Holusian, saw what happens, and he just shrugs. You get the understanding that this isn't the first time that this happened. Okay, back to Leinen. God,
Oh my.
Leinen.
At this point, I think you're doing it on purpose, Mary. Come on.
No,
It's in my Discord name.
I get tongue tied really easily.
It's
I've
okay.
always have.
You could. How about just Lena?
I was about to
Lena.
say
I'll do
nickname
Lena.
Lena. Can we Lena
Lena.
nickname?
I'm gonna call
Lena
you
is
Lino.
fine. Oh my god.
Lena, you're now playing
You're
with one of
gonna
the worst
make it
aspects.
worse, Sal.
I'll get it, I promise. But yeah, for now, Lena. So okay, Elena, you go up to those staff members and they look at you like, "Oh, you want to purchase some drinks, food, or do you want to play a game next door?"
No, I need to make sure that this kid can get to lost property.
Does he have a ticket? As you, I want to say as you ask the kid that, he shakes his head no.
I turn around and I look at the kid. Is that why the frog was bothering you?
He nods and cries. He's like, "But this is all just a bad dream, right? It's just a dream."
No. Unfortunately, not a dream.
How'd you get here?
The little kid clings tightly to Lena, and
There you go.
and he looks at you, Karn, and goes, "A portal opened up outside my bedroom window, and I thought it was just streaming, so I went in, and I was so overwhelmed by the smells, the colors, the decor, and all these games. I just ran past everything, and once I got in this area, I was attacked."
Well, unfortunately, I did the same thing when I was a child.
"But you're fine, right?" he says to you.
That remains to be seen.
Damn.
His
Just like
eyes get huge, and he's trying to hold back tears, but it just bursts out into more waterfall, and he starts
Oh,
screaming.
but it's okay. We're gonna take care of you and get you somewhere safe.
He nods softly, and he goes, "Thank you. I don't know how to leave."
Where are you from?
"I'm from a small town called Mary. It's a small little water village."
A water village? Like,
Mhm.
was it on the water or?
Yeah, it was my little town is like located near a giant river where we harvest fish and specific minerals.
Awesome.
And what's your name?
Like, huh? My name is I'm having a brain fart now. Sorry, guys. My name is Tom.
Well, Tom, don't know how you got here. Well, you told us how you got here, but we're trying to figure out what's going on here, right, Tom? So for now, I think you're gonna have to go with the carnival staff to Lost Property, and you're just gonna hang out there for a little bit, okay?
He goes,
Can
lost property? Will they help? Are you sure?
can I ask carnival staff what? Like, should we bring this kid to Lost Property, or should we escort this kid to, like, outside? Will a portal take this kid home?
I think if we leave, we're not coming back in.
Does
We can't bring the kid with us.
Are we sure there's no return stamp?
Damn. The staff owner, not staff owner, sorry. The staff workers in the stalls, shake their heads like he doesn't have a ticket, he can't be saved, he can't be helped. That is a cost of entering the carnival, without a ticket. Something must be taken as a price.
But something
Can
lured him here.
can I
It's not like
can I get
he made the portal in.
can I see if he has like any small trinket on him?
Yeah. The staff owners, not staff owners, why do I keep saying that? The staff workers looks at you, Astrid, and goes, if a portal opens, it opens. This carnival travels every 8 years to each different locations. It's not our fault if people enter or sneak past the ticket booth without getting a ticket.
Does the kid have any small trinkets on him or anything? Like he holding a teddy bear or something?
No teddy bear. He's kind of in his pajamas still, which seem a little torn around like the legging areas. Definitely seems like he's not from a well-off type family, but no trinkets or anything like that.
Damn it. There goes my idea.
Well, we can't take him with us. Unfortunately, that is infinitely times, I feel like, more dangerous than.
Can somebody at least take him to Lost Property?
You could take him to Lost Property, sure, but Eve also went away.
Yeah, we need to go after Eve. That's wanted to ask
Well,
a staff worker.
if we can run, I think it would be safest if one of us run him over to Lost Property real quick, since we have rapport with.
That's true. That's true. I'll go. I'll catch up with you.
Okay. We're gonna go back to Eve and Ryo. What do you guys want to do?
He said there was a jester of a certain color clothing or something in
Yeah,
front.
teal colored.
And I guess I would notice that he seems a little like shrug. It happens all the time or something.
Yeah, you're gonna just see off his based off his demeanor and how he reacted. He's just like, whatever, another night.
What was that frog creature?
He looks at you, shrugs.
Are you shrugging because you don't want to tell me, or shrugging because you don't know?
He shrugs and he points to Hall of Illusions, like the near the entrance, and then he points to your ticket, and then he points back.
Are you saying I might find some information inside the Hall of Illusions?
He looks at you and shrugs. And hmm, do an insight check for me.
Uh, A nat 20. So 21.
You feel like you definitely get a feeling that he can't talk.
Oh, he's a mute.
I'll
Or like everyone here has lost something.
Or he's cursed. Yeah.
present my ticket.
He looks at your ticket, notices like the type of color, which is for the group. Looks around at your other people, notices that they're not with you, and he hands you back the ticket.
Fucker.
Well, I think we need to go in there, but I think we need to go get everyone else first. The snail racing can wait.
Something stupid. Yeah, something stupid. I'll dash in.
Oh God.
You dash in? Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm. I guess roll. Uh. Roll a strength check for me.
Oh, fuck.
I don't think you're going in, sir.
I rolled a 5.
5. Okay. Uh. You see this jester? He kind of notices that you're trying to like go bypass him, and immediately he blocks your path, and you stumbled a little bit.
Can I use my reaction to pop a Misty Step as a bonus action?
I'll allow it.
I'll teleport 30 feet in as far as I can see inside.
Uh, you got 30 feet, you said?
Yeah, 30 feet.
Okay. You bypass the entrance. So I want to say you're roughly like 10 feet in.
Hmm. So
I'll
Ye-
keep heading in and jump back to Iv and basically tell her, get the others.
I was about to go charge in there with you with Misty Step too, but that works too. All right. So realizing that I probably can't outstrength a guy, I can teleport, but yeah, I will listen to him and I will go run to the others.
Okay. Um. Okay. Sub. Ooh. Did you want to do anything?
Mm, let's see. I'm still just trying to read through campaign notes and stuff. I'm sorry. Um, did I see Rael try to run in?
Sorry, repeat that. Uh.
Did I see him try to run in
Yeah.
to Home Legions?
Rael. Do perception check for me.
Your
12.
daughter spilled the cat's water.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
I mean, go take care of that.
Yeah,
That's
fine.
what Karn's doing.
I mean, if you need to go help him, by all means.
It's fine. He has a what's everyone call it? A wireless headset, so he's still able to listen in.
I rolled a 12.
I want to say with that, you've heard commotion, but that's about it. But
Yeah.
you heard commotion, but you no longer see Rael.
So, how long would you say it takes me to bring the kid to?
I say I'm assuming Karn's also going with you because I see him near you. Okay, yeah, he confirmed it. Okay, I want to say it probably will take you from there to there. 10 minutes. Just
Damn.
because it's getting more packed. It's almost prime time, and especially in that area where there's like 1 hour left till a big event. A lot of people are gathering.
Can I do a roll on the way back to like get back faster?
Uh, I'll allow it. You could do yeah, I say if you really want to try, uh just do like acrobatics or athletics.
Yay, the ones I'm worst at. Okay.
Okay, I'll
But
say
let me know when we get there. So that, you know.
I'll say just to save time, you and Karn both get there.
Okay. And dear Legrun there still with the two kids?
Actually, you noticed the two kids are no longer there.
Well, okay. I go up to dear Legrun with the kid, and I tell them the deal. Found this kid being attacked by a frog person.
She perks up and goes, a frog person, and with her paw like hovers it somewhat like 4 feet above ground, about this tall, big yellow eyes.
Was it?
Yeah, it does.
Yes.
It goes, oh, that's one of the witch's minions.
Okay. Well, we thought it best to bring kid here.
He looks at the kid and it's like, ask him what his name. The kid responds, Tom. Or asks if he has a ticket as she's like glancing over around him. Shakes his head no. And she goes, understood. And you notice that looks sad, like she looks visibly sad. Her eye is gonna get a little watery and says like, it's okay, come, I'll protect you. We have to wait till the carnival's over, till you can go back to your home, but it'll be another 5 hours. But just stay, I'll keep you company. I got food, snacks, toys. Just don't touch this specific one. And you notice that the mirror ball that the previous kid was playing with is near her now. It's like attached around her neck.
Thank you so much.
She nods and is like, don't worry. But be careful. Make sure you don't lose your tickets or the coven will come after you.
You stay safe too.
She says, thank you. Tom turns around, gives you a big ol' hug,
Aw.
and nuzzles you a little bit, and then runs back and sits near Durlongon.
Okay. And then me and Karn go back. I'm gonna like sprint back.
Okay.
And
Don't
I
trip.
rolled. Did you say acrobatics or athletics?
Yeah, either or.
14.
Okay.
I
I'll
didn't
say
roll too terribly.
no. I'll say it reduces the time by like by 5 minutes. Yeah, we'll half time it.
Okay.
Okay. back to Ashrin.
I do want to ask.
Go ahead.
Is
Yeah.
everybody already inside by the time we get back?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Okay. Sabubu, Ashrin, and I believe y'all see Eve approaching y'all now.
Eve, or because I thought Eve was inside the hall.
No, Rael went inside.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was just standing outside to
I was
make
about
sure.
to charge in too, but Rael told me not to go. Or no, he didn't say not to go. He just said go warn the others, or tell the others that he's in the hall.
Yeah, I'm watching outside the hall to make sure that frog guy doesn't come out or try to slip out. That's all I'm doing.
As I approach the group, I take out my lantern and I light it.
Wow.
The lantern that's
I don't know if you're back yet.
You're not back yet.
Okay. Well then.
All right. So I guess I see Ashrin just, doing Ashrin things, just standing, guarding the entrance, so I don't have to say anything to him. I guess I see Sabuwu, I don't know, playing with his nipples or something in front of the shops.
I gotta feed the starfish.
All right.
Oh my god.
I talked to Sabuwu. I don't know. Actually, Eve doesn't know Sabuwu's name. That's funny. You, starfish guy.
Yes.
Where's everyone else? Where's Mom Lady and Mask Man?
Mask Man.
They went to lost property. They're probably on their way back now.
We have no time. We need to go to Hall Illusions now. And so my question is to the DM: can I use my message cantrip to communicate with Mom Lady, or is it too far or too complicated?
Does it have like a distance to it?
120 feet.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can easily do it. Also, as you guys probably, if you glance around and you notice your tickets, it's starting to frail around the edges a little bit.
Nice. We're dead. No.
Party what?
I use my cantrip to send a telegraphic message to I am gonna butcher her fucking name. Well, I don't know her name actually yet because I don't know anyone's name. I say, Mom person, can you hear me?
Yes?
There's trouble at Hall Illusions. Rael just charged in by himself about using a ticket. We need to go there fast. Please hurry.
Understood.
And I guess that's all I would do. I guess that's all we can do. I guess I would head over to the Hall of Illusions and wait for everyone else, unless I feel like charging in too, but I don't think that's a good idea.
And I'm gonna follow behind Eve.
Okay. I'm gonna pause here only because I think for what's about to go down, we need Karn. To not be.
We're having
Yeah.
combat.
So I'm gonna see what he needs help with. So I guess 5, 10. Yeah, 5 to 10 minute break.
We're
5
having our
minutes,
first
got it.
combat, boys.
Huzzah!
Everybody knows that the first hour of someone disappearing is the most important hours.
Yep.
Oh my. Toshi, your
I know
fucking
that-
name too.
Yeah. Why not?
Wait, what happened?
He made it the phonetic of my name.
Look, in the previous campaign I was in, and
Lylena.
Rizzo can attest to this whenever he gets back here. I had
not
to
even
do
late.
this. I had to do this for my paladin because he kept forgetting to remind us that he had aura effects active, or which ones he had active.
Oh.
So I would have at first mention aura effects in parentheses, and then once he kept remembering which one it was, and then for the benefit of everybody else, I would have which aura was active and what was the bonus to what stat.
Wait. There, I fixed it. I like how you said I'm gonna do a stupid play and use charge in.
I mean, it literally depended on if Misty Step was a concentration, which it wasn't. So I still have Hunter's Mark up.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna just try to sneak in because he was probably distracted by you just to go behind him and run in too, but then you told me the thing, so I was like, okay, never mind. Maybe I should listen. Because let's be real, they would not. Well, they would probably know where we are, but it wouldn't be as urgent.
Yeah, did you guys use any of your tickets last time, or
It's updated in the campaign notes.
I just meant, because it's personal.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, take a look at the campaign
I won.
notes channel.
I won a nice
Oh, I
prize.
see. God.
I mean, Lucius, not Lucius, Astrid won probably the best prize. He's now a spider monk.
I thought you were about to say spider
Spider-Man,
monkey. I was like, what?
Spider-Man.
It's a really good item. He can now climb walls.
Yes, but can he hang upside down and kiss people? That's the question.
Meanwhile, me and Karn got the hey, we can play music out of our wine bottles.
You know what it is better than, though?
What?
Getting nothing.
Yup.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get a snack.
Well,
Yeah,
I
me
mean,
too.
we did get something, but we don't know what it is yet.
Well, you just got notes, basically, what we know, just so you're not out of the loop.
Yeah.
Because I'll be right back too.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Back as well.
Welcome back.
Thank God, thank God. Thankfully, it's also her nap time, so it worked out. So no more distractions.
Yay.
Yeah. Should be able to close out the session somewhat in peace.
Hopefully.
Lena, I was gonna tell you not to leave so quick, because remember we were given info to go to Lost Property and ask about the lost daughter or lost kid from the cat.
Oh, I assumed that was a loss. I probably would have mentioned that. Well, everybody here has lost something, okay, Sel? God.
Out of character, I'm pretty sure the fact that you've lost something qualifies you for a ticket, and anybody that just stumbles in and hasn't lost anything yet is gonna lose something. Out of character.
Wait, repeat that?
Out of character.
That's a trope.
Yeah.
Don't repeat it.
I'm just saying we gotta shut this shit down. They keep stealing shit from kids.
Yeah. Me as K, not Karn, I am starting to feel that anybody that has a ticket was previously here somehow and has lost something, or has just lost something in general, then that qualifies them for a ticket. Anybody that just stumbles in and hasn't lost anything yet, aka everybody as kids, is gonna lose something. And Mr. Light and Mr. Dark, Mr. Light and whatever, yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
The DM knows what we know.
Uh,
The DM should know what we know though, so she can actually freaking tell a story. At least that's how it is for me. I don't know. She might use it against me now.
Fisted by a frog.
Yes, Eve got fisted by a frog. Very good.
actually,
Oh no.
hold on.
What were the owners' name? Mr. Light and who?
Mr. Light and Mr. Witch.
Mr. Witch. Okay.
Totally not villains. Totally.
Actually, Cell.
Uh-oh.
As you hear the glasses slide up her nose.
Actually, they're
You
the
fucked up
final
bringing up the
boss.
frog.
Oh my
I
god.
touched the
Is-
frog and I liked it.
Wait, is everybody just putting Lylena as their parentheses name?
Yes.
Aw, okay.
Every-
What?
Two people does
Apparently.
not constitute as everybody. Unless you're doing it
Lena. I'll get it eventually.
What's her name again?
Wait, hold on. Since
Lylena?
since this is phonetics, hold on. I know how to do it. Perfect.
Anyway.
Well, okay. Picture the le like bleh.
Fucking Temple of Car. God damn it.
Your life. Bleh.
Oh my God.
Lylena.
I was having fun with mine, and then I saw Sunken Temple of Karn.
Oh no.
Say my name. Say my name. Okay.
Say my name. Say my name.
I'll fix mine real quick.
I will say. Val, what was your perception again? Earlier 4. Okay.
First of all,
Sub-Uwu.
the first perception of the most recent one.
No, the one. Okay, so when you first noticed, when I
Or
had you roll, and that's when Karn, Ashrin, and Nana, I'll get it eventually. Anyway, noticed the frog and the kid. I want to say, and since Eve went after a frog, Eve, you do know, you get a flashback of a similar situation happening to you, and you do see those big circle yellow eyes. And Karn, since you had a little demon minion aggro, was there anything you want to do over at the Lost Property since you mentioned something?
Well, I would have asked what's his face? Fucking what's his name?
Derlongron?
Derlagron
Derlagron, yeah.
about the lost child of the lady we were talking to.
You see the ears perk up and kind of like goes backwards in like a sad feature, and was like, wait, which kid are you asking about? Tom or the one that you learned from Jester?
The one that I learned from, not Tom.
So
Not Tom.
the one you learned from, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the ears go back side, all side like, and kind of like looks down, and it's like, oh, where did you learn that from?
The attendant in one of the stalls next to the Hall of Illusions.
Is
Well,
that
you
where we
heard
learned
it.
that, or did we learn that?
You're, you had
From
learned
I
it
thought we
from
learned it from the Jester,
yeah,
Green
Big
Jester.
Top.
Yeah.
the no
The
name
pink
Jester.
one. Yeah.
From the Green Jester over in the Big Top.
The pink.
Pink Jester over in the Big Top. I assume he lost his name.
Dorlongron sighs and was like, yeah, I had a cub, only very, very young, roughly like 5-7 years. Disappeared a couple years ago. Went searching and never found him. The only thing I have left to remember is this mirrored ball, which is very precious to me. And I, when the little kid, Vero, was playing with it, I immediately lost my shit because that was the only thing left I have to remember my baby.
Understandable.
There's been no traces or clues since you. I mean, I know you're tied here, but
People go missing, things get taken. It's all connected to size. It's like I can't talk about it, but everything here is connected to the Hourglass Coven. Everything here is connected to Prismere. I don't know exactly what happened to his place, but things went downhill very quickly. Things have not been the same. And since then, people go missing, things get taken, like I said. And one of those things that had no reason to be taken was my child.
Mr. Light and Mr. Witch, what do you make of them?
Before, I admired them, but then something went down, and now I don't trust them. But I can't talk like that. I'm not allowed to.
I just close my eyes and nod. I notice my wristband starting to fray, and I say I have to go.
She nods. and then she just nuzzles Tom again.
Then we run back.
Yep. Okay. And as a fresher, Astrin is on guard near the Hall of Illusions, right?
Mhm.
Sabuwu, what were you doing?
Feeding my starfish while talking to Eve. It's standing next to Ashman.
Okay, I'm gonna say at this point, everyone but Rael are, and of course, our wonderful,
How are the
uh,
mom?
our lovely, I don't know what you want to call him, shorty poems. I don't know. Is clearly still distracted by shirtless guy and shirtless girl.
Or is he distracting them?
Who
Oh.
knows?
I guess you'll have to tell us next time.
So when we get back to the group, the wristband okay?
It's still frail. Only because of a certain person over here. But
There's a turtle. What do you mean?
I was going to say, it can't be the turtle's fault. There's another dimension in there.
You don't know
maybe.
that.
Oh, God.
I technically only infer that. I don't even know that.
Yeah, no one else.
Well,
Okay.
I guess
For everyone that is currently here,
Okay. So
roll a perception check for me.
I light my lantern, by the way, and that's the lantern of revealing, which within a 30-foot radius is a bright light, and anything invisible gets revealed.
Anything invisible. Okay, okay.
20 frog ninjas appear.
You don't see anything extra. Everything seems the same in your surroundings. How long does the lantern last?
6 hours.
6 hours. Okay, and it's currently 30 feet always surrounding you?
Yes.
Okay, okay. I'll do my best to keep that in mind. Okay, actually, you know what? I'm just gonna have him chill here.
He's in a
So
trance.
Lucius is, yeah, I don't want that to affect your ticket thing, so just ignore him for now. Okay,
Yeah, he's pole dancing on a tree.
listen.
Like when
He
you're
had,
in
he
the
had a
theater-
he had a
He's
fun
having
hour,
a good
okay?
time, okay?
He had a fun
God damn.
hour.
He is pole dancing on a tree. It is canon.
Damn.
Okay, now everyone roll a perception check for me. Or you already did. Okay, okay.
We all typed it.
9, 10, 20.
Oh, whoops.
Oh, not 20. Okay, 21. Okay.
Net 20? That's natural. Whatever.
Natural 20.
A natural 20. It's better than a natural 20?
Okay, so, especially since Ashrin, you're the one, keeping an eye on the Hall of Illusion, you notice that the Till Jester immediately put up kind of like a higher security per se. There's additional staff members assisting him. The lines are tighter. You also, I want to say, everyone except for Sub-Uwu and Eve, y'all are distracted with something else, so you don't really notice this.
I'm staring at his starfish nipples.
But you notice, I almost tipped over my chair. Sorry. You notice that near the Hall of Illusions, there's this glass cabinet, with 2 halflings near it. It's actually right here. Which was near the 2 tents where the frog and the kid was at. You notice that one of the halflings has butterfly face paint. He gets on a knee and holds a small, like, little box, and in front of the other halfling. He tries to propose, but you see the girl starts bursting out in laughter, and she's just holding her stomach, and she's on the floor just rolling. And even though with the heightened security around here, you see the male halfling clench his box, starts crying, and since how he's so short, he just managed to bypass everyone and goes into the halls of illusions as well. Some staff members notice him. They're like just kind of like facepalm, shrugged, and they just hover more closer to the jester in the teal outfits. You see him writing on paper and handing it to the staff members.
I go up to the staff member, just say, punch it.
They look at you, and then I point over to Candlefoot. They point over to the teal.
Yeah, that's the staff
The
member I
teal
wanted to
jester?
go up to. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you.
Yeah, I
'cause
wanted
there's
to go
lots
up to
of
him.
Okay.
The one that I saw like at the beginning.
Okay. He looks at you, looks at a ticket, writes on a piece of paper. It's dangerous to go in right now. And
I don't care.
Just-
Punch it.
he looks at your ticket and then points to it and then writes color, group.
Uh-oh.
We'll have to go in.
Well, we can't go in because one's already in there, and it's bugged,
Yeah.
so to speak. Alright, Eve just Misty steps in.
I can't do that.
Well, sucks to be you.
As you try to do it, you're blocked.
Me?
Yeah.
Blocked
Fuck.
by what?
Probably a
Oh,
magical
shit.
Oh god, it's anti-magic.
I did mention that it got heightened a little bit. Except
Just a
for
little
that
bit.
halfling.
I don't care that it's dangerous. Let me in. Punch my ticket.
He looks, he points to the group word and he scribbles underneath it. Group.
Yes, they're coming. Yes, they're coming.
He looks around. Are y'all with her?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we run up behind her.
Yeah, we're all here except for Turtle Man in another dimension.
Yeah, but they don't know that. They don't know that. They
No,
don't know
I didn't say that. No, I didn't say that. I'm saying it like on Discord. I'm not saying it in character. Relax.
He just goes and punches one at a time. And the staff members make sure that y'all are there, all got your tickets punched, and
As
leads you to
soon
the
as my
entrance.
ticket is punched, I go in.
Did my
Same
Misty
here.
Step use a spell slot for attempting it, or
Yes, it does.
rip? Well, guys, I just lost a slot. Good luck, everyone else.
That's okay. I'm down 2 key points. We're fine.
I know,
Damn,
you
imagine-
wasted one.
Imagine wasting one spell slot. Damn, can't be me.
Damn. Hey, you actually got in
Hunter's
there,
marking
though.
like 3, however many times.
I'm 3 down.
Yeah.
I haven't used any.
And your one hunter's mark is going haywire
But that's okay,
right
because
now.
I'm the healer. I have nothing to use.
Also, you're a monk. You get a short rest and get all your key back. I don't want to hear it from you. Oh, wait, I'm a wizard. I get some of mine back, too. Just kidding.
That's
Wizards get it back or sorcerers get it back?
Wizards.
Cool.
Sorcerers, I don't think, get it back. Unless they...
Oh, warlocks get it back, sorry.
Yeah, wizards can do, like, a short rest, and for up to, like, 6 levels, they can get, like, half of it back. So I can get a 1 level 2 slot back if I need to.
Okay.
So is that just one punch for this thing? Did they just punch one thing?
One punch per person.
Okay.
Well,
Except for Rayo.
dude, he's gonna get a scolding when he comes out of there by mommy.
One punch clown.
Okay, so as y'all got your tickets punched in, y'all go in together. You walk through this thin barrier, and before you walk through the barrier, you just get like a glimpse inside of it, just being like a normal like inside tent with like just tables and chairs. But the moment that you go through the barrier, you are surrounded with tall mirrors that line the interior walls, from like ceiling to floor. Um, they're like the wacky mirrors that will like make your figure all like tall and thin, or short and like round, or like it's wavy, or you're square. And then there's some mirrors that even by just looking at one mirror, you see 10 of you, like 10 of
Oh,
yourself.
what?
And as you glance around, you notice that some mirrors have a glimpse into your future and into your past. You see yourselves old and wrinkly and frail, various ages, middle age to old to near death to just a toddler to a kid, just around before preteens to your teenager self, and of course to your current yourself. And for now, I'm gonna put you on pause. Rael, the moment that you rush through, you also notice this too. What are you gonna do?
I would try to roll survival to try to track the uh, slime frog to see
Okay,
which path he took.
definitely. If you're gonna set your map, with your hunter's mark, it's starting to not be all sporadic all over the map and everything, and it's more sporadic in the Hall of Illusions, and it's starting to not flicker in and out as much. Um,
Would you
def-
say I would have the innate advantage that Hunter's Mark would give me for tracking, or no?
I still say you will.
Okay.
Okay, you make your way through. Um, roll. I guess just what would that be? Survival is for tracking, right?
Yeah.
Okay, roll first. I roll
Rolled a 9.
a 9. Okay, you're distracted by the mirrors, but you do. You get like multiple directions. Um, the you have a sense of you could go left, you could go straight, you can go right, and the moment you turn around, you're still surrounded by mirrors. You don't see the exit anymore. So you can go in any direction, and you're not getting a clear hint of where is best to go right now.
Fuck. The only thing I can keep doing is keep trying to track it as best as I can.
Okay, you roll again.
24.
Nice. Okay. You have a sense that it's behind.
Okay, I would follow the lead.
Okay. You turn around where you thought the entry would be. It's no longer there anymore. You go in that general direction. Um, you start to hear a little girl laugh, but it's hard. But it's like coming in all directions. Roll again.
13.
13. Okay. You feel like it's coming onto the left side of you.
I'm gonna slowly draw out my bow and or rather knock a arrow to it as I move to the left.
Okay. As you do that, you move to your left. More mirrors still surround you. And then you continue going left, and you do notice that the little girl's giggles is increasingly getting louder. But then you end up in a room surrounded by mirrors. This whole place was surrounded by mirrors, but there was pathways, but you're in a room, in a dead end, kind of like, but you don't see a girl.
So it's like a dead end place, but is it a big space or is it just like an actual dead end?
It's
Oh.
fairly big. It's want to say it's like it's circular, but I want to say it's like 30 feet diameter.
And you would say that there's, like you said, there's mirrors all around.
Mm-hmm.
One. Okay. I'm gonna go in.
Go ahead.
Okay. No, you go ahead.
Roll perception check for me.
So, would this be with the hunter's mark thing, or just I'm not really focusing anymore on the target. I'm more on the room, right?
Yeah, say more on the room.
Okay. So just one. 9.
9. Okay. You see shadows move in the mirrors, but you know it's not yours. There's multiple shadows, and they're all just gliding around.
With one of the arrows, with the one arrow I have knocked, I would shoot at one of the mirrors, trying to intercept one of the shadows that are moving in it, if I can.
Okay. Roll to attack.
12.
12. Okay. Your arrow hits. It goes straight at the mirror, hits it, and you'd think you would expect the glass to shatter, but instead it goes halfway in as if it's liquid, but it does hit a shadow. You hear a high pitch squeal voice, but not of a girl. More of like a I don't want to describe it. More of like a sinister high pitch type fairy squeal. Then you see your arrow snap where it was sticking, where it was like divided between the mirror and the outside of it snaps. The half that went inside the mirror vanishes, and the other half falls to the ground inside the room. Then you see that shadow slowly float down to the floor.
Lock another arrow.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying anything, just staring directly at the shadow. The moment it moves, I'll shoot another one.
As the shadow, it kind of just stays towards the floor. It's still making like slight movements, but not suddenly, like just like it's breathing, like it's a live type of movement. The other shadows in the room stop what they're doing and just stay still for a bit.
Imagine he's just murdering carnival workers like he's at a haunted house. He's just like,
I was gonna say,
straight up,
this
like,
hall
murdering
of
people.
You
illusions
just
is all
murdered
just
the
fucking with
haunted
them.
house staff member.
It's happened before.
Or he's killing the spirits of the freaking kids or something.
Oh no,
Who knows?
that's worse. No.
Are we the villains?
Are we the baddies?
Guess we'll find out later, huh?
Okay, what are you gonna do now?
Oh no, I forgot about my coffee.
What will I do now? Still have like 20 more minutes to wait for fucking backup.
I believe in you.
I'll shoot the arrow but intentionally miss to see if I get aroused from the shadows.
You get aroused by the shadow?
Oh
Arise.
my god. Okay. The shadow that you originally shot and you're pretty sure you believe it pierced gets up off the floor and floats to the ceiling and starts making its way to the center. While that's doing that, the other shadows they start grouping up and start forming into a bigger one.
And would you say where is my hunter's mark?
If you look at you're looking at your map, you kind of gauge that it's not in this room.
But is it still going haywire like before when I was outside, or is it still a little?
Yeah, it's still going haywire, but not in this vicinity.
Okay. Oh fuck me. I'll try to shoot another arrow at the one retreating.
The one that you originally shot?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll to attack.
17 to hit.
It hits, and you hear the same type of a shriek and same type of shriek, and it kind of stops where it's going, and you see the shadow kind of going lifeless, and then all of a sudden, black ooze starts pouring down from where it was shot at. And once again, same thing that happened to your arrow. Half of it vanishes that was pierced through the mirror, and the other half falls to the ground, right where the black ooze is slowly dripping down. And you start to smell this death-like rotting flesh, old blood type smell.
Oh no.
And then the shadows in the room quickly gathers up together, goes up into the ceiling, and they start to form into a shape.
Have fun for 20 minutes.
I'll be fine.
Right?
Or is it like 10 minutes? I don't even remember. I think it's like 10 minutes, actually.
If all
Well,
this was
it was-
combat,
it
all
was
that
like-
happened within like 30 seconds just now.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
it would be,
and we
it would
were
be gone.
we were out there for like 15 minutes going to the tent and then coming back and then getting into the tent was probably another 2 minutes or so.
Who knows? Maybe he'll win. We'll just see it like, oh, I beat the boss.
Well,
He's
Find
covered
out
in
soon.
freaking Cthulhu juices.
All hail Cthulhu.
I mean, there's nothing to do except wait to see what shows up from the forum, I guess.
Do me a favor. Do a perception check.
24.
24. Okay, good. You definitely see it form up on the ceiling. You hear multiple voices. You hear kids' voices. You hear old people voices. You hear type of voices that in language that actually, what language do you know?
I speak Aquan, Common, Primordial, and Sylvan.
Okay, you do recognize some of those type of languages. Some additional ones that you don't know. They're not really what they're saying is unclear. It's sporadic words like death, help, save, murder, kill. It's just various words all, and you're starting to feel like it's all negative. Um, definitely some pain behind those voices as well. You look around the room. The blob of shadow that you did kill, the liquid that came from the ceiling is causing a bubbly reaction on the floor. You see your arrow spark a little bit in a flame and eventually vanishes into ash, and the floor around it starts to basically melt away a little bit. It's taking some time, but it's slowly, that's what you can get a gist of it from. And you look around. You notice that where you came into this room from is vanished. You don't see any doors.
Well, that's the case. If you're screaming for death and pain to stop, I can promise you that as much. Let us die together. I will knock 3 arrows into my bow in preparation to fight the massive blob.
Okay. And with that, we will pause there. Okay. The other group.
The other group, meaning the rest of us.
Meanwhile,
What?
I am the whole group.
Oh, I'm not locked in here with you.
You're locked in here with me.
Pulls his freaking bow out.
Okay, I'm just gonna make a note so I don't forget. You knocked 3 arrows, right?
3 arrows are currently knocked. Yes.
Okay, cool. Okay. Writing that down. Okay, so as y'all glancing around, noticing all the mirrors I previously described to you, different causing your forms to shape, including your age. Yeah, what are you guys gonna do? You don't see Ryo. You don't even see the halfling that went charging in here.
Call out? Rael?
Can I use any cat senses to perhaps sniff him out or sniff out anything amiss?
Sure. Roll. I think that'll still be perception. Roll perception for sniffing.
Yeah, smell is perception.
Yeah.
Oh, it's smelling here. I only rolled an 8.
It smells like bitch.
Smells like
You just smell what your party members smell like.
What do we smell like?
What do y'all smell
Bitch.
like?
I don't know. That's not a question to the DM. That's a
Question.
question to y'all, bros.
Yeah.
The mirrors, right? They all have their different visions to them, but is the only sense affected sight? Like, is it as weird as it sounds? Is it making any sounds? Do we hear things in our head?
Currently, no.
Oh yeah, and
Uh,
my lantern of revealing is also still.
Yeah.
As a
So
reminder.
far. Oh no, you're good. You're good. Thanks for reminding me. Yeah. From what you can tell, all you can see is scent. Not scent. All you can see is what you visibly see currently. And with your lantern, you still just see mirrors right now.
Can I investigate the mirrors, or maybe even like I guess the surrounding area for maybe like signs of like traveling or tampering?
Do
Is the floor like
Im-
dusty or anything? Like, are there footprints going in a certain direction in the dust? If it's dusty,
both of y'all roll either perception or investigation.
Thank you.
my perception's so much better.
Wow, my investigation betrayed me. I have a fucking +7. I still got a 13. I got a 13.
Okay.
15.
Okay. With both of them, there's no dust, no markings. Remind me again, Eve, what you were looking for?
Oh, I was
I was
rolling
just looking
perception.
for like any signs of like, I don't know, tampering in the mirrors, or maybe like footprints, stuff like that.
Okay. You see none of that. Same with uh, Lena.
I'm gonna make you keep saying my name. I'm gonna keep. Say
Say my name, say
my name. Say my name.
Yeah. There's no fingerprints from y'all can tell. There's no smudgings. There's no dust. There's no dirt. No tampering. It's like brand new, fresh out of the box type of mirror. Well, mirrors. Uh. Oh my gosh, an idiot sandwich. Oh god. Yeah. So you
Eve
do
just. Oh, sorry.
notice. No, I'm sorry. You do notice that there are multiple pathways. Um, everyone noticed that the entryway that y'all came from is no longer there. Instead, it's more mirrors and different paths.
I called out for Rael. Did I hear anything?
No. All you did was in certain paths, all you heard was your own voice echoing. Some paths you didn't even hear your voice.
I say we go on those paths.
Sorry, Lylena, your lantern, it emits light, but is
bright
it?
light, yeah.
It's very bright light.
Yes.
Looking at the sphere of light, obviously some light is reflecting off the mirrors, but is there any mirrors where it's going straight through? AKA, I'm trying to look for a false mirror.
Your real perception.
19.
19.
Oh. Can I use my flute, like, with my lantern and like visioner gave me this thing. I don't know how it works.
I'll get back to you on that.
Okay.
Karn, all the mirrors are reacting the same way to her lantern. Light is reflecting as it would normally would, with mirrors in here. With your lantern, not lantern, your flute, you have to play it near a flame
An
of
open
some
flame.
sort. Yeah.
Lantern. That's yeah, it would.
Is your lantern like has like a little like an orb of light in there, or is it actually like fire?
I'm
Have a
trying to see if it
torch.
says. Let me see. It is lantern powers on one oil. So it's an oil lantern, so there would be a
I'm gonna
flame.
say it's a flame, so yeah, you can use your flute for visions.
So I'll do that. I'll just say, hold on. And I take out my flute, and I put my little lantern down in front of me, and I sit in front of it, and I play on my flute. And I stare in the flame.
Oh, also, sorry, Ashton. When you try to gain. Oh wait, I already went over that. I thought I forgot. I'm sorry. Never mind. Yeah, you only smell your party members. Okay. Mom's brain. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Okay, with your flame, you see.
Trying to like concentrate on where he might have gone.
Okay, based on your concentration and you playing your flute, everyone around you is put into a calm trance. Everything is focusing. Everything, of course, goes silent. You don't hear your party members breathing. You don't hear nothing, and you just stare into the flame, and you just see him. You see Rael in a room, circular room, but with no path attaching to it currently.
Well,
The vision doesn't tell you where he might have gone or
I got
what path
nothing.
he took.
You said earlier that when she was like screaming out his name, that there was a couple paths that it didn't like bounce back at us like like an echo.
Yes, there. I want to say there was at least two paths that had. She was able to hear her voice echoing through, and three paths where there was silence.
Oh God. Well,
Which directions were each path?
The one where you thought was like where y'all entered at, that's no longer there. You heard it behind you, and you also heard it to the right of you.
that's where we
And
heard the
there's
echo bounce
yeah,
back.
and there's also a path between those 2 points.
So I'm gonna assume that going backwards would lead us out. So
Mm,
maybe to the right.
I say we go between those two echoes we're hearing.
In the echoes?
Yeah, because the echoes would assume to me that they're bouncing back, so
That's true, yeah.
it's a wall. She said, if I remember correctly, between where the exit was and to, I guess, the right of it, we'll just say east. So southeast, there's a path that there was no sound back, right? Mari?
The sound back?
Or there was no echo received back between the, we'll just say, the east and south, which would be the exit.
Yeah. Yeah, so southeast there was no echo, while south and east there was.
All right. Eve would probably say, no sound. East, southeast. Oh, southeast.
Southwest!
Southeast!
Southwest!
Southeast! Southeast! So Eve would probably just start flying ahead and going southeast.
What
Not,
about Oh, go ahead.
that's what all Eve would do. Sorry, carry on.
Okay. Ashrin, Karn, Sabubu,
I am following.
Same.
Agreed. I was debating breaking a mirror, but I'll
Oh,
follow.
you want to break a mirror? You can break a mirror.
Let them break a mirror. Come on.
I would like to break a mirror.
Okay. Which specific mirror are you targeting? There's multiple types.
The one that makes him look fat.
Yeah, that one specifically.
Okay.
The one for my future. How about that?
Ooh.
The old self or
Yes.
middle age? Old. Okay, old. Okay. Roll to attack.
Does old self still have starfish nipples?
Why do you think I'm attacking it?
Because it doesn't. Got it.
He gets cured.
I'm sorry, which dice am I rolling? Just the D20?
Roll to hit.
Yeah, roll a hit.
Oh, so okay, so I just rolled an 18 then.
18. Okay, it hits. You have a sword, right?
I'm sorry, what?
What's your weapon?
Longsword.
Longsword. Okay, you take your longsword. You raise it to attack. You see the older self stare into your eyes, and you see his arm slowly points up to you, and he starts opening his mouth. But the moment you do, you slash open. You attack the mirror, and half of your sword goes into the mirror as if it's cutting through liquid, and the other half is still, currently near you, and like yeah. You see your older self get slashed in half, and he vanishes with a loud, death-like cry.
Congratulations, you just killed your boomer self.
But what happens to the mirror? Is the mirror gone, or is the mirror still there? My sword is half
The
submerged in the
mirror,
liquid.
the mirror's still there. Your sword is out of the mirror. There's no cuts, no scratches, but you don't see your older self anymore.
Interesting.
Uh-oh. Means you died of middle age. Uh-oh.
It is what it is. And then I want to go ahead and
This fucking guy.
I guess follow along.
Okay. Y'all continue to go down the pathway that was between the two echo pathways. It continues on, same different types of mirrors showing various ages. So you still see your old self, the one that even your slash, but in a different mirror. Younger
Can
self still.
I
Yeah.
stop at a mirror that like looks like a current version of myself and like try and talk to myself?
You can.
Harry Potter, I see you.
What could possibly go wrong talking to your doppelganger?
Can I
Nothing.
ask if it knows where Rael went?
You see yourself move her right. Which one's your primary arm, actually? Your left or your right?
Right.
Right. She lifts up her right arm, places her hand directly in front, as if she's touching the mirror.
I am not going to touch that mirror. I am
boy.
not
Touch
going
it.
to touch that mirror.
Touch it!
Touch it.
Touch it!
Nope.
Touch it. You're
Touch it.
curious.
Roll a wisdom saving throw for me.
Oh God!
Oh, God.
Looks like you're touching that mirror.
It's going to seduce you to touch the mirror.
Hell yeah.
Is that my wisdom super high? Hold on.
It doesn't mean you're safe.
Doesn't mean you won't roll a 1.
You'll get like an 8 or something out of it, which is probably not high enough for what she's about to do to you. Which I'm kind of scared to know.
I rolled 14. I rolled a 6 plus 8, so
You see
Brag
her
is-
lift her hand to the mirror, and you tune everything out. You
no!
also lift your hand, and you're currently hand to hand, and slowly your mirror self curls her fingers into yours as she slowly holds onto your hand.
Uh-oh.
Everyone that is actually watching you doing this actually sees fingers come out of the mirror and grab her hand and
I-
slowly pulls her in.
No!
I yank Lylana back.
Roll strength check.
Don't talk to yourself. What the fuck?
God!
I rolled a natural 2. Should I even bother
Well-
adding my modifier?
Oh,
Can I try to grab her back?
no.
It's a 5.
So Woo
You're
slash
coming
the
with me.
mirror.
You're coming with me.
She
Can I try
pulls
to
you
grab
more
them back?
and more in. You can certainly try. She is about, I want to say, you're about elbow length in right now.
Cool. Ugh.
And you're just in a
Put your head
trance.
in.
Yep,
What am
I
I
am.
see?
I am not resisting because I'm in a trance.
What would
You
I
guys know.
roll to try to grab them back?
Strength.
You know your
A
best
sa-
thing. I hope.
a
Oh,
saving
thank
throw?
God!
No,
It's just a strength check.
The one up
Just
at the
roll
top.
the top left one.
Okay, top left one. Ah, amazing. 11.
Technically,
Oh man,
I thought it was a strength check.
they're the same modifier, so
Well,
technically you can
one's a
count
plus
the
Uh,
7.
4, one's a
Well,
plus
when
7.
you have
no,
when you
one
might
they
have
have a
proficiency in it.
proficiency. Yeah,
Oh, never mind.
yeah,
Oh.
they're
Yeah,
not
the
the
saving
same.
throw is plus 7, the other one is plus 4.
It won't be your
Oh.
saving throw.
Yeah, never mind.
okay.
I was wrong.
if anything, it would be athletics if the DM wants it to be.
No, just on pure strength. Which I think you can click it on your ability
You
thing.
can, yeah.
But you got a what?
11.
11. Okay.
Bye, guys.
As you try, especially since like how beef up you are, you can't budge them. And actually, you see the mirror version of her left hand goes up and does like a flicker of her finger to come closer. And
Oh no.
her mirror's head leans in closer, but not like directly to your head, but more off to the side to try to get your ear.
I kind of shout, Lylana, snap out of it.
No, like, okay. What are you currently going to do? You're in a trance. You're slowly going inside the mirror. She is trying to get your attention to come
I
closer.
want to resist, but like, do I have the mental capacity for that? Can I like roll another wisdom save or something?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know if that was something you
No,
wanted
no,
me to do.
you can. You can. After a while, you can.
Look, we have to save the fucking
Oh,
turtle,
God.
man.
Well, I rolled a natural 2 plus 8, but I don't think that's high enough. See ya.
Okay. Are you gonna listen to your mirror self in the trance? Are you gonna come closer?
If I failed the wisdom check, then yes.
Okay, so your head slowly gets closer to the mirror. And guys, you start seeing part of her face go into the mirror. And it stops once her full head is completely in.
What do you see? What do you see?
I don't know if she can hear us.
I
I don't know if we
I
can hear
can't
her.
answer you, yeah.
Question. While that's all going down, I know
Yes.
Eve was kind of in the front, like looking ahead. Would Eve have noticed this disaster happening?
I wanted to say about a commotion between Karn and Sabu. Yes, you would have definitely heard some commotion.
How far away is Eve from that mirror incident?
I want to say by the time the commotion was done with, not the commotion, but like Sabu trying and she getting closer, that you turn around and you see majority of her head in, like halfway in.
Okay. Eve would probably freak the hell out seeing that and be like, "Mom, no!" And Eve is gonna attempt to do something to snap her out of it. Because I'm hoping it's like a concentration thing that's being put on her, and I'm gonna shoot a firebolt at Mom.
At Lylana?
No, I'm gonna shoot at the mirror. But I'm afraid. But I have a feeling the mirror is probably not that big, and she's probably halfway in. So I don't know if it's gonna hurt her or not. So
I'm okay with that, whatever. If it does,
all
it
right,
does.
I'm just gonna throw a firebolt at Lena's, or not Lena. That's it, right? Actually.
That's actually the correct half of the
Oh
second
my
half
god!
of
I
my
actually
name.
pronounced it correctly. I'm proud of myself. Go crits. All right. I'm gonna shoot a firebolt at Lena's. Well, I'm gonna call it a doppelganger.
Okay,
What do you call
roll.
it? A doppelganger?
Doppler. See, I can pronounce her name, but I can't pronounce regular English. I rolled a
There's
23.
no R except for the end.
I rolled a 23.
I don't think that hits me.
What's your AC?
Oh, it does. It's 20.
I'm throwing it.
Okay.
Okay, just for perspective, I'm shooting it at her clone, or not her, not the real one, the clone.
Okay.
But I rolled a 23 to hit the mirror clone.
Roll for damage.
16 fire damage.
Okay. You take, even though you were aiming at for her clone or her mirror self, she is partially in, so the damage is half. So you take half damage, and I will allow you to do another wisdom saving throw.
Half of how much?
You're taking 8 fire damage.
8.
So
Okay.
just 8. So you don't have any resistance or anything, I'm sure. Look, 8 damage is better than what's about to happen to you, okay?
Please roll higher than a 10. Please.
Look, I don't think anyone else can do anything for you right now.
17 plus 8.
25.
25. Okay.
Okay, you're okay. Definitely. Okay, I won't say your head wasn't fully in; it was halfway. You snap out of this trance. Your eyes open. You see yourself, and you feel surrounding, like where your elbow is all the way in, and most of your face is in. You feel cold and wet, and you see your other self getting closer to the side of your face as if trying to whisper something. You start hearing slight words, but the connection was definitely interrupted with the firebolt. Your other self lunged backwards. The hand that was holding yours got a little singed, and she lets go of you, and she kind of vanishes out of sight.
You're
But
welcome.
you don't
Yay.
see anything around her. Like, all you saw was plain white and just her.
Okay, doke.
Now, everyone,
I'm pulling my head out, by the way. I want to get out.
do a perception check, everyone.
Oh no. I have triggered them.
7.
It's okay. I rolled a nat 1. I see
21.
nothing.
17.
Okay. Definitely want to say, since you just got out of the mirror, you weren't able to see anything, but definitely Karn and Ashrin, you start seeing a bunch of versions of yourselves, various in ages, all of a sudden, like, start screaming, and you see their arms going through the mirrors trying to grab all of y'all.
Great.
Oh no!
I just shout, "Everybody, wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!"
Run a bunch of little makeup.
Wow.
I love that song.
Wow. That
Yes.
took me back.
Okay.
Sick.
I say that in my
And-
head every time that somebody says that, though,
If
by the way.
anyone is next to me and they look like they're in a trance, I like prick them with my claws to kind of give them a sharp wake up call.
That sounds less painful than a fireball.
Karn instinctually grabs for his mask and puts it on.
Well,
Everyone.
doesn't know shit, so I do nothing.
Am I out of the mirror now, by the way?
Yes.
Just making sure.
Yes, you are.
At the cost of 8 HP, yes.
Okay. Well, no one's in
Low
a
cost.
trance, but some people are definitely distracted. Oh, that one dice.
My dice.
Yeah, definitely some people are distracted. So no need, unless you want to pinch those people that are distracted and not seeing a bunch of limbs coming out and hearing screams.
Like Eve. There's
Eve and Sabu.
Eve, Sobuu. Guys.
So when I get out of the mirror, I'm gonna say, don't look at the mirrors!
I would definitely.
Well,
I would say at this point, everyone definitely notices now, especially if Ashran's going around, like, it's like, hey, pay attention, kind of type of thing. Yeah, so all the hands and arms are out of the mirrors now, trying to grab each and every one of y'all. What are y'all gonna do?
Get the fuck away from the mirrors.
Are y'all gonna go straight, or are you gonna turn around and go back?
An excellent question.
Only way
Hmm.
is forward.
You know, I agree with Starfish, man. Forward and back. I mean, just forward.
with 1 foot forward.
But what?
Eve just keeps flying forward. 'Cause I think Eve is still ahead of everyone because I just shot a fireball from where I was standing. Or bolt, not fireball. Fireball probably would have killed her.
Would have
It took
killed
out the whole
everybody. Would have killed
fucking
the whole
mirror.
party.
No, it wouldn't have killed you.
Kind of.
Eve would just keep flying forward, paying, because I'm guessing I would have got pinched or noticed the hands by now by all the commotion.
Okay. As y'all move forward, y'all noticed the mirrors are shifting. What used to be a
Right.
straight path is now getting splintered off, while arms are still trying to grab onto each of y'all.
Is it just like is it like a fork?
It's
Left
a
and right.
fork, but it's also continuously changing, continuously moving.
So they're essentially blocking the way or they're blocking the way we were walking from.
Yes.
Well,
get
the
full-
rule of adventuring is always go left.
Always go left.
I don't know. I have a thing for the freaking Final Fantasy dungeons where it's left door or right door. I always do the right door. No, I'm just kidding.
I
I'll
always
do
do
left.
left.
No, this is where I have Ryu roll a dice for me and I decide. But
Whether to listen or not.
yes, Ryu, should I listen to them? Roll a dice for yes or no. I'll let you decide the rules.
I'm not here.
I know, but still, if he was here, he would do it for me. I guess just to make things less complicated, I'll just follow the majority.
Okay.
So I guess left.
I say left. Sure.
Y'all go left.
Wait, is Eve taking point?
I turned around because I saw you guys going the other way, and I caught up to you guys.
Okay.
So I'm not in front anymore. Fuck no.
Who actually is in front?
Who is taking point?
So woo woo, please.
Sure, dog. Sure.
Dog.
We need a tank in the front. We have
Sure,
a bad
dog.
feeling.
Sure. You act like I'm gonna take shit.
Yeah, you're just gonna throw me into the crowd. Take the
question.
ferry.
Are my arms is my arm wet?
It's moist.
It felt wet when it was in the mirror, but when you pulled it out, it wasn't wet,
Not
but
wet.
it was cold.
Good to know. That's all.
Actually, so as y'all are going down, trying to dodge these arms and the ever-changing paths of the mirrors, Sabu is in front, and then who's behind him?
I'll be behind them.
Okay, who's behind Karn?
Me.
Oh boy.
I'll just bring up the rear. So
I'll be behind her and in front of Ashrin then.
As
that doesn't make sense. Oh yeah, okay, never mind. Gotcha.
I'm like,
as
bro.
Sabu is in front of me. I assume he's within like arm's distance of me.
Yeah.
I'll run behind him. Well, beside him.
Okay.
Is there enough space to be side by side?
Yeah,
Without the
actually,
arms?
is there enough space?
With how the mirrors are changing, including the path structure, sometimes yes, sometimes no.
Well, I'll be behind him, and I'll touch his back, and I'll activate Path of Mercy on him.
What does that do?
My eyes on my Riven Mask turn green, and well, mechanically he gains +2 AC.
Okay.
And I'll just shout, "Stay close to me."
Okay, so Sabu, you got additional +2 to your AC. It's not permanent or anything. Okay. Y'all continue along this path. Everyone do in either athletics or an acrobatics to try to avoid these arms.
14.
24.
13.
And so when you guys pull me out of the mirror, can you make sure you don't rip my limb off? Thanks.
Ferris
have a
had
feeling
3, right?
Are you
Uh,
like over my shoulder?
Me?
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know how small you are.
like 2.5, 3 feet.
You ever seen Peter Pan?
I'm not that small.
Not
Fuck.
that.
I'm not like tiny.
Okay.
You're doing it, Peter.
I'm like the size of like maybe like a small animal, but human.
Okay.
Well,
Size of a
elf looking.
panda.
But yeah, I would probably be floating like behind you directly because I don't think there's enough room for us. But who knows? Maybe. So with the 10, I got a little curious and flew on your shoulder separately. Got too close to a hand. We'll see what happens in about 5 seconds.
Okay. Unfortunately, Eve and Lena
Great.
is currently have 1 or 2 arms grabbing onto a piece of article of clothing of yours. It was like enough where y'all were moving, but they couldn't really grab onto you, but enough to grab something.
Since I'm, trying to usher them forward, once we're following Subaru, I'm gonna try to attack the arms with my claws.
Okay. Roll to attack.
22.
It definitely hits. Are you doing like one arm, like one attack on each of them?
Yeah, I'll use. I gotta. Yeah. Yes.
Okay. I'll say for that roll, you do manage to attack the arms that currently are grabbing them too, and they immediately let go. You hear shrills of pain as they immediately retreat back into their mirrors. And as y'all continue going forward, eventually the mirrors stop changing. After y'all went down the left path and after Ashrin claw attacked the 2, they slowly stopped trying to grab onto y'all, and then y'all end up in a square room from different mirrors, but instead of having multiple mirrors, it's just 6 mirrors, one big one on the ceiling, one big one on the floor, and then 4 long ones on each sides.
So we're currently standing on a mirror.
Yes.
Great.
Don't like that.
Well, I fly, so I don't stand on it.
That's
but
true.
Now each one of y'all roll me a perception check.
16.
21.
23.
Ooh.
Sure, I got
8.
some good rolls.
Ooh.
Fucking cheaters.
Don't say ooh to my 8.
I'm saying ooh to my number.
Oh. I allow it.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm
Every-
doing math.
Okay.
Damn.
Rolled a 19.
Well,
Damn, girl.
Shh. Must be nice having high wisdom.
Yeah.
Everyone, except for Eve. Eve, you're too distracted by getting caught. But everyone noticed that there's certain sounds coming in this room. You hear a girl giggling. You hear someone crying. You hear someone slightly shouting, but not as a shout, like a whisper shout. Lena, you see black shadows floating in each corner of the room.
I point them out.
As you do so, and as everyone now notices the shadows, they start growing bigger at each corners, which is a total of 8 corners. So there are 8 big shadows taking various shapes. They're not really doing anything though. They're just like growing a little bit bigger, and just kind of like just slightly floating.
Mm. Gonna attack those.
Well, Eve would be paranoid as fuck, and
Yeah, I probably would attack. I'm gonna throw a sacred flame at one of them.
I was gonna throw a firebolt at one of them.
Okay, who here is gonna try and attack?
Me.
I will take a defensive posture and only attack if they get close to us.
Same. Well, yeah, I'll want to attack because I'm staying close to Subway.
Yeah. I'm attacking because I'm paranoid of the hands and stuff. So.
Yeah, me too.
And you almost got your face sucked into a mirror.
Yeah.
Well, your face did get sucked into it.
My face got partially sucked into the mirror.
So
How was it?
Nice.
So are we gonna attack them?
I'm
Okay.
attacking.
So the ones that are actually gonna attack right now, go ahead, roll for attack.
Oh.
That's a damage. Wait, how do I roll to hit?
Roll in the where it says hit/DC on Beyond. Roll that number. It should be like a +8 for you, I think. So go to your actions or spells tab. You'll see Sacred Flame where it says to hit. Unless Sacred Flame's is a save.
Doesn't say to hit. Oh, it says 16.
It's a DC save, so she needs to save if.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
Mari needs to save it.
16 dex save.
Yeah, mine's a hit. Mine's a hit, and I got a 12, Mari.
It fails to save. It got a 7. And what did you? 12 to hit. It misses.
Swing and a miss.
Okay. As you did radiant damage to one of the shadows, it kind of makes a childlike squeal in pain, and as it starts squealing in pain, the sound gets louder and louder and louder and louder and louder and louder until the mirror starts to vibrate.
Uh-oh.
And it just echoes constantly, nonstop in the room. You see a little bit of black gunk come out and slowly pours onto the floor and starts to bubble away and singe. Slowly, but surely it's starting to singe the floor. What are you guys gonna do now?
That's gross.
What the fuck is wrong with this place?
Maybe it was too dangerous.
Starfish.
So you said that there was no exit to this room, right?
The exit is completely gone. You are currently in a mirrored boxed room.
Okay,
Cool.
and there's black ooze coming out of every single corner.
Well, not there's black shadows in
Shadows,
every
sorry.
corner, but only a little black ooze where she hit.
And that one made a childlike shriek.
We have to hit them all at the same time. I exclaimed.
Wait, how many shadows
I
are
thought there
there?
was 6.
I thought there was 8.
I thought there was 8
Something.
too.
8, sorry. There was more than us. That's what I know. 6 mirrors. That's what I got.
And there's 5 of us right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5. No, wait, there's 6 of us. No, wait, 5 because he's not here.
Yep.
Vicious outside.
Well, and Rael's not here.
Yeah.
Unless he's in a mirror. No, I'm just kidding. We all know what happened to him. We don't know what happened to him. I don't think he knows what happened to him. So Eve would have noticed the ooze and the shrieking. Do we see any reflection? Would I see any reflections or anything in any of the mirrors?
Roll either perception or investigation.
Investigation, please. Okay, that's a little higher than normal. 17.
Oddly
Even
enough,
noticing things.
I can finally see.
Oddly enough, you don't even see your own reflections in these mirrors.
What do we see?
You don't see nothing except for the shadows in the corners. And the fact that you can tell they're mirrors. But yet, you don't see your own reflections. Like, you see the reflections of the room itself, but not of yourselves.
We're all vampires.
Fuck.
Plot
Unless
twist.
our souls are. No, I don't know.
Hey man, V-Rising is really fun. Just saying.
I've
Listen,
heard about it.
We're all vampires.
I guess I would pass it to the group and be like, "Hey guys, look at the mirror. I don't see me." I guess with that,
I
don't know.
don't know if I'm paying attention to that right now. I think I might just throw another sacred flame at
Yeah.
another thing because
Karn-
I'm a little traumatized.
Karn's gonna reach into his I guess what are his fanny pack and
Fanny pack.
Fanny pack. Those
Yeah.
things
And,
you use at
I-
carnival.
I'm gonna throw 2 darts, one targeted at each targeted at separate shadows.
Okay, so
I'm attacking again, and Karn is attacking.
okay, anyone else wants to also attack with them?
You know what? I'm gonna try something. I'll try your theory. So you're attacking 2 of them, right? So one of you is attacking 2. One of you is attacking another. So that's 3. I'm gonna use my scorching ray to attack 3 other ones. So that's 6. Assuming we all hit.
Okay.
That's more. Or 1 or 2 more.
I think it's 2 more because there's 8.
Yeah. Well, one of the
So-
shadows was already sacred flamed, but we don't actually know what's happening with that one.
Okay, so we have 1 more left. So maybe I would hint to Sabubu to attack the one that's not being targeted by anything.
That's if you even hit.
If you even hit, I had to roll 3 times. So good luck.
Karn
I
has
would
to
like
roll
to-
twice
I've rolled
too.
twice.
I would like to try to roll to attack.
All right.
Melee attack or ranged?
I only have a longsword, so melee.
Just
Let's
pick the
see.
mirror from the ground and throw it at him.
How big
Hell
is this
yeah.
room?
It's about 20 by 20.
So I'd
Like,
have
And
to, I'd
20
have to
by
run over there to
20,
attack.
and then about yeah, actually 20 by 20 and 20 height.
We're in
interesting.
a cube.
I have a cube.
So wait, how's a cube?
Gelatinous mirror cube.
So I'd have to run over there, right, to attack.
Yep.
So, just to make time a little shorter, because I want to get back to Rael, for those who are wanting to attack, go ahead and roll.
Ah. Jesus. Fucking
17, 22, 20.
Ooh.
17, 9.
Then my lowest is a 17 to hit.
Wait, we rolled 3 times?
It's just because of me.
So I rolled 2 more times?
No,
just
it's
for
just
Sal.
me.
Oh, just
His
you.
attack.
Okay.
I have 3 separate attacks.
Oh, okay.
So you just... Damn. Well, he failed the plan. Well, Karn failed the plan too.
Okay. Ashrin, are you wanting to do anything?
Nope.
No. Okay.
I'm
you're just-
unsure, and I don't want to get close to anything.
We'll start from the top. Sel, as you cast your spell and it does land on each of your targets, you hear an older woman starts to cry and screech. You hear a young girl who's maybe around, sounds like she's young toddler age, starts crying out, screaming, calling for her mom. You hear another one, middle aged, starts to cry and scream as well. Actually, everyone starts hearing multiple voices of pain and suffering, various ages, various sex, except for the second hit by Karn and by Sub-Uwu. And immediately, go ahead and roll for damage, if you haven't already, for those that hit. So Karn, 1 hit hits. Sub-Uwu, yours does not. For the ones that do end up taking damage, they immediately start to spaz out, and the ones that are in each corner, from like the top corner and the bottom corner, meet up in the center of the crevice of the walls and start forming up into bigger ones. And the ones that don't take no damage goes in and joins with the other half that does take damage. These 4 starts, 2 of them, as the 4 merge together, and you hear these voices, they continue to echo, and it's actually starting now to get kind of painful to hear this. And you start to notice that communication between yourselves is getting a little harder to understand. 2 of them meet up and start forming at the ceiling, while the other 2 meet up and start forming up at the floor. And with that, I'm going to pause you guys there.
Oh, no.
Rael, are you still with us?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You have your 3 arrows knocked, aiming at the ceiling, correct?
Yeah.
It starts to pour from the ceiling and dribble onto the floor. Do you want to shoot, or you want to wait till...
I'm going to shoot, yes.
Okay, roll to hit.
$23, a 12, and a 17.
Okay. Your first attack hits. The arrow actually goes through the black goop that is coming out of the ceiling and straight into the mirror. The second one it tries to go in a general direction of the same one, but it ricochets off and flies off to the side of the room. The third one managed to pierce as well. It goes right through the goop, stops midway, breaks the arrow in half. But go ahead and roll for damage.
On just one of the arrows, right?
No, 2 of your arrows hit.
Okay, 11 and 9.
Okay. It starts to screech and cry, and immediately it starts to form up faster and faster. Where it did got pierced at, some of it splotched out and landed on some side of the wall and some on the floor, tiny like little droplets. Where they landed at, it started doing the same thing as before, where it started to bubble away and burn away at the wall and at the floor, leaving some smoke. You still smell that deathly, rotting flesh, old blood type of smell. I want to say it's halfway formed right now. You see 6 legs, a so far what you think, wide torso, and potentially a tail.
And when I shot those arrows, did I hear the noise of glass shattering, implying that I broke a mirror, or was it still just the usual sinks in but no shattering noise?
Usual, same thing when you pierce your other 2 arrows in. Just went right through, no sound, no nothing.
Hmm. Ugh. I mean, I'm gonna. Bleh. And how many mirrors did you say were in this room?
Yours is circular. The ceiling and the floor are each one big mirror. I'm wanting to, I would say there's roughly 25 mirrors surrounding you on the
Lovely.
sides.
Give me a sec. I might as well. I'm going to, just to see what happens, I'm going to pop open my decanter of endless water
Mm-hmm.
and start pouring it on the goo to see how it reacts to water.
The goo that's splattered or the goo that's forming up?
First the goo that's splattered.
Okay. It creates a bunch of smoke, and the burning acidy effect that it's giving off actually makes it go faster, and the black goo slowly goes away a lot quicker. But also, as you're pouring this down, it's also creating a puddle on the floor.
Puddle of water or puddle of goo?
A mixture of the water and then a mixture of goo, but the goo is becoming more hard like.
So like clay, would you say?
Clay, and then gradually like puddles, like little rocks.
Okay, Real will say to himself, good enough. I'll point the decanter of endless water over at the goo that it's forming, and I will shout, geyser. And what that does is it's going to produce 30 gallons of water that's going to gush in a geyser into the blob as long as it's 30 feet away from me, because it's 30
Mhm.
feet long and 1 foot wide. And
Cool.
then the target must succeed a DC 13.
$19.
Okay, so doesn't take the damage or fall prone. That's a shame. Nope, that's it. I'm just spraying it with water right now because it made this DC.
As you do that, the floor slowly begins to puddle more and more with a water a lot quicker. Where you target is this at this creature. The clay, not the clay, the goop eventually comes thicker around like the visible parts of what you can see. You definitely can tell where his 6 legs are at, especially towards like the front where the water is hitting the most. It seems to be getting thicker and harder in texture wise. And as you're doing this, and the creature feels like the water gushing right at him, he quickly forms up, and the last bit of gook comes climbing on top of him. He finished up his shape. So the creature you see, it's 6 legs, big giant spike tail, big wide torso, has 4 arms and a head of a boar
All right.
with huge guess you can say huge tucks that are about a foot long each.
Okay. Going to cover up my decanter so it's closed. Going to knock another arrow. And I'm going to bonus action Hunter's Mark, letting go of my previous Hunter's Mark, so that's gone. And that's another spell gone as well. And I'm going to shoot at it.
Okay. I would say with the time, do people have time to go a little longer or end things here?
I need to go help my daughter. She's flipping out.
I understand that completely.
Okay, we'll stop in here for
Yeah.
now.
Okay. I left notes where you did your hunter's mark. You are you got your bow and arrow ready to attack, right?
Yep.
Okay. So when we come back, we will continue where we left off here, where it's you against this weird monstrosity of a creature.
So, what was it? It was like 6 legs,
6
the
legs,
head
4
of a
arms,
boar.
1 big tail, head of a boar, tusks 1 foot long.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Like I said, what in the
Yep.
fuckimation is this thing?
What the shit is this?
Fine, I grafted. It's fine.
Right? What is this, Elden Ring?
Dun dun dun.
It's fine. I've done worse.
All right, thanks, Mari.
You know,
No
when all else
problem.
fails, hide in your shell. We'll get there eventually.
I hope everyone enjoyed.
Yeah, that's fun.
Thank you.
So Sububu and Lena. We will do that one-on-one session where it kind of explains why y'all are just frozen at the big top.
Okay.
Okay.
Whenever you guys have.
Yeah. I'll definitely keep in touch with both of y'all for that.
Beans.
Yay.
Hey,
was
at least
fun.
the VPN works for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously. I'll jump off of it for now. I don't want to obviously use any of your thing. How do I just hit disconnect again?
To disconnect, and it should just go back to your other network.